Welcome to your first day at the police department. Now, the first thing to always be aware of is that there could be a criminal right underneath your nose and you not even realize it. You always must remain diligent.
I am a criminal.
Look out for any signs that there could be a perp ready to be arrested.
Bad hospitality.
I might just be sleep deprived, but their combination of 5-star and the comment made me laugh. New look, ladies' clothes shop. Oh, look at that, a 5-star review.
I don't remember being here.
Yes, most of our clientele does deal with dementia. It's, cows. A review for a Chick-fil-A. 1 star. I was called multiple slurs at this establishment. I will cows from now on. Hi, sorry, can you clarify what you meant by this? Moo. So, what? Moo? All for the same church. From a cool-ass watermelon. 5 stars. Walked in on 8 boys smoking a devil's pack for Jesus. 100 out of 10. Oh yes, 5 stars. I went there and saw Steez's skating for our skins. Wait. Damn it made me screw it up. Not for our skin, silly. Our sins. 111,111 out of 10 would see again. A very annoying goosey says, I saw God Juba sliding 5 out of 5. Saw Jesus chugging a dart 5 out of 5. Now here we have a $10 pool from Big W. Yeah, I see you, Woolworths reward voucher. Pretty basic pool. Clearly deceiving you and lying that it actually is that size. Definitely isn't. Here's a review from I Need to Dump. 5 stars. About 2 days ago. I love poos. Oops, I mean pools. Yeah, I think you get the point. A 6-year-old discovered the internet. Guy left a review for McDonald's, but wasn't for McDonald's. 4 stars. Very helpful, but did not have what I was looking for. P.S. It was not McDonald's. I was Michael's. So you gave it 5 out of 5 service, 5 out of 5 atmosphere, and apparently that equates to a 4 star. John, you have 41 reviews. You should be experienced enough now to know how to calculate the, rating system. I'm just very disappointed in you, man. At least they still had a good time. 5 stars. It was nice and comforting, although Alberto and his white rabbit chased me all night and stole all of my belongings and clothes and left me with no choice but to flight naked. I still had a good time. 10 out of 10. I don't know if I want white rabbit to be a euphemism here or to be a literal thing. Either one sounds kind of terrifying. We had so much fun. 1 star. Best star. So here's the response to the review 4 years ago from the owner. Thank you, and it was wonderful to be a part of such a great event. We had so much fun, and we look forward to being a part of many more in the future. And here's the updated review, updated a year ago. Note the 1 star. Updated review. These nice people went out of business, but not before taking over $2,300 of my money for an order and never bringing the product nor returning my money. Bad business people, to say the least, which makes it extra entertaining that the response there is still, thank you, and it was wonderful. I blame the restaurant's misleading name. 1 star. I got my order mistaken. Very bad restaurant. Would not recommend. Damn, if only there was some kind of warning, some kind of sign. Golly gosh, I hate it when companies mislead you. 1 star. £2.60 for 1 black and white page, or £4 for color. That shop is trying to break even from 10 customers, I swear. Friendly response from the owner. I don't know what planet you are living in. You have no respect whatsoever. Next time, gotta loot it, or ask Wiz to print them out at 1 pence a copy as for what you're hoping to pay your max for your travel ticket to Sophia. What? Were you drunk when you responded, sir? P.S. A reply to the owner. In Camberwell, there's a printing shop for 20 pence per page. Not as greedy as you, sir. Take care and learn from them. 1 star. Fell face first into food. I got hurt at this buffet. At the dessert area, a sneeze guard was missing. I leaned in to get a plate and slammed my eye into the thick glass shelving above the cobblers. I could go on and on about the fear of losing an eye at that moment. Oh, we already know the kind of person this is. And the 24 hours of pain, ice and Tylenol. Oh, nobody even gave me a Band-Aid, least of all kiss my boo-boo. I did stop and give the details of the injury to the buffet manager. My friend is about 5 inches shorter, and she said in a previous visit, she leaned in for the plate and banged her head on the same glass shelf. As I looked around, restaurant. It was the only area where the sneeze guard was missing. Be warned of your surroundings and watch out for your safety. Because that is the most important thing to review when it comes to a restaurant buffet experience. It's got nothing to do with whether or not the food was good, any of that. No. It's all about whether or not you banged your head into something. It's like Uber. Either a 5 stars or you deserve to be fired. Why complain about the venue when most of the complaint is with the artist's management company? 2-star, Gabrielle VIP tickets. What a waste of money. 20-second chat, photo taken with a screen between us. Photos not taken by a professional. Couldn't even tell us what the settings was on the camera. Goodie bag was 2 badges, VIP lanyard, something resembling a pencil case. No autograph and wouldn't sign anything. Overall, just not a great venue for anyone with mobility issues. Gabrielle has a beautiful voice, though. I wouldn't go to this venue again and definitely wouldn't pay for the VIP experience. So again, to clarify, they are giving a terrible review to the people that hosted the person giving them a terrible experience. This is like giving a restaurant a 1-star experience because they didn't sedate the screaming child in the corner. That said, not being a great venue for anyone with mobility issues does sound like an understandable complaint for someone with mobility issues. So, not entirely invalid. I'm all for a ramp to slide down, but, one that I choose to at my own pace, not one that I'm forced to go 50 kilometers an hour because it's so steep. I love when owners give their own side of the story, especially when it's angry with a pinch of passive-aggressiveness.
I'm Bob, 1 star. Walked around for about 45 minutes. No one asked if I needed help or said hello. Then, the employee watching the downstairs was too busy eating her sandwich and smoking her vape pen on the floor inside of customers. When I then had a question about an item, I had to go find her and walk her over to the booth. She then wasn't able to answer my question. She then walked me up to the main desk where I asked the owner about the item and the price tag on it. Well, the owner, not being able to identify the vendor and explaining the tag on it, was not one from the store. She did all but accused me of placing that on it. Need to say, I left the $200 worth of items I picked out on the counter and walked out. I used to go at least once a month, but after this experience, I not know if I will be returning.
It's incredible how he slowly loses coherent English as he types on. Hello, owner here. None of this is true. I don't appreciate your review when you are clearly vengeful and exaggerating because you were angry we could not allow the sale of the untagged item. Oh, but thank you for identifying yourself. We treated you with respect and never implied, accused, or otherwise blamed you for the untagged item despite your aggressive manner. In fact, we offered to call you when we identified it. Your review is reflective of your own behavior in our place. Please do not return. A review for Black Sheep Coal-Fired Pizza. The sheep were originally white.
Me and my friend stopped by during the evening. We ordered 2 12-inch pizzas. Mine was sausage and pepperoni, while his was a green olive and pepperoni pizza. This place is bussin' for real. That Barstool Sports guy I saw was right. 1 bite, everyone knows the rules. Awesome pizza. I had a dream where a sociomogus imposter gave me this pizza and I could taste it even through my dream. I like this pizza, and it's very close between Black Sheep and Element to be my favorites. Both are so good I can't even decide. I still think about this pizza. Kind of like when you break up with your girlfriend or boyfriend and you miss them very much and wish you could have them still. I need to come back. My only complaint on the pizza is that it didn't have that much cheese. But that doesn't matter since the pizza was very sussy sexy. I will be back. Sussy Among Us imposter. Side note, parking was kind of hard to find, but that's not really the restaurant's fault.
I don't know, sounds like my kind of place.
1 star. So I have heard that the food was amazing, so I decided to go and try the food. But going last night, October 27th, 2023, we got a server with a white Halloween costume on that, to my best guess, was supposed to be a swimsuit model, but 100% looked like a strippers that lost about 10 to 15 pounds, so her costume did not fit her anymore, so the front of her custom
by her wait, hang on, what's going on here? Her fig was so loose that it made me and my husband, yes, my husband, wanted to walk right out and to throw up. What?
Yes, I'll have the beef
briskets.
The beef brisket sandwich, okay.
No, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna go something the complete opposite direction. The sausages. That's I just want sausages. Somehow that's gonna make me feel more comfortable at this point.
Now I know this trashy girl is supposed to be serving us and everyone else food in that establishment, where food is supposed to be carried by this little girl with her showing with each step she takes. Okay, hell no. What if she's got something going on down with her and something falls out? Or what?
You know, I'm sorry, I'm sure you're different, but you know, not every woman uses that space like some sort of pouch. It's not a wallet for many women. Okay, madam, that'll be $5.
Ooh, can I pay by coin?
Sure, that's fine. Why are you squatting?
Just was very trashy and has to be a health hazard with no stockings on it. If I want crabs on my fries, I'll go to Wacko's, so don't think we will be going back anytime soon.
Sounds like someone's insecure about their femininity that they resort to shaming other women for literally existing to compensate for the fact they're worried their husband looks at other women more than them. Book gets 1 star because they can't read.
1 star.
Oh my, it must be terrible then.
I haven't read it yet.
Pitchforks, get your pitchforks, everybody. It's time for a public burning.
Oh, no, I need an audiobook due to my own dyslexia, and I can't get it in audiobook format without an Audible membership. Can't I just pay for the audiobook? Happy to review again when I get access to the book.
So your tactic here, instead of just paying for 1 month of Audible, of which you keep the audiobooks you purchase with your 1 month credit, you decide to put this book's rating on a ransom of some kind?
If you want your precious 5-star rating average back again, I expect you meet my demands.
There is no way this is real. Run over by an obese person on a mobility scooter? With a name like that, you just know this person thinks that everyone is watching and listening to them specifically. NSA tasked with tracking down and following terrorist threats? No. It's this person. This person is who the American government cares about the most. They must spy on them at all times.
1 star. My child got ran over by an obese person in a mobility scooter. The manager told me to get out of the way of the little Debbie's sale corner. She had driven at us like a bat out of hell. I've never seen such demonic hunger from a living soul in my 43 years on this earth. My child, now in a full body cast.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Begins screaming like a scene from The Exorcist at the sight of anyone above a reasonable weight.
They have PTSD from overweight people? No, get the frick out of here.
My 600-pound Life TV show sent her into a coma. Going over to her Gordo grandfather's house is not a living nightmare. No more family vacations for us. No child deserves to live like this. Currently on a diet so I can remain in a room with her. Not monetary compensation can fill this void in my child's life.
10 out of 10 trolling. I'm honestly sad that it's probably not real. This is why we need crazy in the world. It's, to give some more sanity to us feeling like we're crazy. Does this guy have any credibility?
1 star. Rude people. No business etiquette at all.
Response from the owner.
You're blank wholesale based out of blank. You also gave a fake bad review from your Snap Wholesale Google account. Please delete them or I will have my lawyer pursue business defamation. Defamation. Defamation?
101 defamations.
Google review that had me crying. KF key.
Never get our chicken tenders with a huge meal. I just spoke to the manager, Tyler. He has all hickeys on his neck and doesn't know what day of the week it is. He just said, sorry, I can't give them to you. I'm new here.
I know it's implying that Tyler is too busy hooking up with his coworkers to do his job, but I can't help but imagine just some guy completely out of his depth trying to manage a store where his coworkers are just unnecessarily horny.
I don't know what happened. I just fell into a barrel of secret herbs and spices, and now everyone keeps thinking I'm finger licking good.
Open the door.
Oh, Tyler, we're all out of chicken thighs, and you've got such a good hair.
The customers are getting so angry.
Open the door and let us have a taste.
Leave me alone!
1 star. Ordered their sandwich. Oh, okay, this is not the church anymore.
Ate half and asked for the rest to be packaged for takeout.
Now, I forgot about it in my car for 1 week.
I opened it and it had maggots! Now, obviously, this had nothing to do with my own personal actions. So, the sandwich was in a closed box with tape inside a folded paper bag. Maggots don't appear if flies can't enter, which means the sandwich already had fly eggs before packaging.
So, with that traumatic experience, Yes, totally without any influence from her or him. Let's be clear, there's no specification on gender. They rate a 1 out of 5 all the way. Despite in this case the atmosphere literally being their own car. So, way to call yourself out. Now for a response from the owner. Hi, we don't usually reply to this type of review, but this one really takes the cake on how hilariously absurd this is and your level of entitlement. You said it yourself. You left the food unattended in your car for a week. A lot of stuff could have happened in that span of time. I mean, isn't that what rotting food is supposed to look like after a week? Were you still expecting it to be consumable? I would be more surprised if the sandwich didn't look like that after a week of being left to rot inside a car. No, seriously, why do they think fridges are made how they are? They don't design fridges to look like the interior of cars for a reason. It's almost as if, crazy theory here, but it's almost as if putting your food inside a giant metal can in the sun affects the quality of the food? I don't know what your objective was for giving out this kind of review, but it seems you enjoy giving out 1-star reviews to a lot of establishments. If you can give a 1-star rating to a Catholic church of all places, then I guess everything and everyone else is fair game. The only advice I can give you is 1. Refrigerate any leftover food. 2. Regularly clean your car. 3. Don't leave a sandwich to rot inside your car for a week. Oh, but the 1-star spammer isn't done yet. They reply to this accusation of insincerity. Let me be clear. After a week, molds are obviously gonna appear on unrefrigerated food, but maggots don't. Maggots don't appear out of thin air. It comes from fly eggs. Unless the fly passed through a folded paper bag in a closed box, then it means the food was infested with fly eggs beforehand. I will apologize if you can prove that maggots can appear on their own in a closed environment. I'm not even going to entertain your other comments, because I know you're technically right. Oh no, wait, delete that part. Oh no. Oh, they even took a photo. Wonderful. Look how sealed proof it is. Being, just a thin cardboard box. Nothing more sealable than that. Absolutely. My God. I'm sure if they're aware of mold, they weren't planning to eat it after the week. But still, what a strange hill to die on. Well, someone had to say it. Kinnick Stadium, 4.8 stars. Samuel Bitzer here, giving an opinionated 3. Come here to see a very good defense and a ridiculously bad offense. Ooh, shots fired. All of these are on high schools. Yes, even the last one. 3-star from 4 years ago, just a help. No. A little bit of a hostage situation going on. That's cute. That was the last we heard from this kid. 5 stars.
And now it's poo.
Well done, blank, on a successful use of the school's toilet utilities. Proud transition of uncomfortable weight in your buttocks turning into a satisfactory defecation. 5 stars. It's a good show. What? Buddy, school isn't a theater performance. You're meant to engage with it. It's closer to a pantomime, I guess, than anything. 1 star. I'm just here because I gotta graduate. Hey, the lady's honest. 5 star. I am live is school. Oh, cute little kids. So young, haven't even learned how to properly use English yet. Also, nerd. Freaking nerd. 5 star. Because I am going there for 6th grade. And that's how you start rumors about yourself getting expelled from your last school. Well done. Clicked on a random person's profile and they left a review on their school, but I'm more concerned about the second review. Yeah, 1 star at the Loftus Public School. Okay, though, I was wondering why this looked creepishly close to me, because it literally is my postcode. Whoopsie. So an interesting life history so far, traveling around Australia, and 1 random bit to, apparently, Among Us. Wow, I bet they were really proud of reviewing that place for a solid year in school, just constantly bringing it up. Anyway, what happened to Dirks Delivered?
They cut my dick off, but gave me $50,000.
And we're putting it to good use. Floppy cigars! Floppy cigars here. Anyone would like a floppy cigar? Beautiful high quality pork skin here. Floppy cigar.
A 4-star review from Dirty Dick. Came for my birthday.
Ew.
Had a great food and waitress was nice enough to take me in the back. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I guess the service blurs. Get the frick out of here.
I'm really curious about that toast though. How does it look like some sort of chocolate cake? What? America, what are you doing to your bread? Explain. I'm jealous. That or I'm just extremely uneducated about bread, which is a very shameful thing to admit considering my first job was years at a bakery. Can confirm they were not lying. 1 star. Service was fine. Food tasted good. You might ask then, why 1 star? It is because it gave me serious diarrhea. I enjoyed the sushi and the steak, but after I left for the Ferris wheel nearby, I felt sharp pain in my stomach. I had to rush back to the restaurant and use their restroom. I got out and still felt pain. I got goosebumps all over my back and arms. I had to sit outside on the bench because I felt so cold from the diarrhea. I decided to go back to my hotel to recover. As soon as I got back, I had diarrhea again. Now, I lie in bed and feel the sporadic tickling pain in my stomach. My balls even hurt from the diarrhea. Oh my god, do not go there. But hey, service was okay. Toilets managed to flush my enormous dump. I do love the title of this post though, because it really heavily implies that OP was the one who made this review themselves. To which I say, how dare you not tell us the name of the place? Goddamn, man. You are just scared to go to any sushi place now. Macedonian Shill. 1 star.
What's new? Greeks encroaching on Macedonian sovereign land. Kind of surprised Brisbane city government allows this, but I guess sometimes you need to take things into your own hands, I guess.
Oh no, don't be Australian. I'm seriously impressed with this. Wait, we're racist against Greek people now too? I thought we got over that in like the 70s. Anyway.
There was a Greek flag in this roach-infested warren, and I spat a yellow loogie on that toilet paper roll they call a flag, and I got kicked out. As if Aristotle wasn't an anti-Semitic alien, we all know what happened in 2015, don't we, Greeks? Grexit, right?
Bro is shocked he got kicked out of an establishment for spitting over their property.
We all know the fire was no accident. It was premeditated over Egypt's ownership of properties in Greece. We all know why decades of Balkan instability, and who did it hint? NATO? Surely not. He's crazy. He has to be. Well, he's not. Food was a solid 8 out of 10.
God damn it, after all that, you still have to give the food a good vote. Where is the racism? How you can't appreciate their culture's food, but also wish they didn't exist? It doesn't work like that.
YouTube gaming. I'm giving it a 1 star.
Ooh, a response from the owner.
Eat shit, bitch.
Absolutely shredded.
But I'd recommend the masala.
1 star. Absolutely shredded.
But a decent pint of cobra.
Star for useless and had a chubby demon staring at us the whole of our meal.
Recommended dishes.
Chicken tikka.
Well, clearly the demon wanted some of that chicken tikka. A short but direct one. Magistral is a shopping mall, by the way.
1 star. Magistral is supporting communism in Estonia.
Meanwhile, at a New York barber shop in Coventry City. 1 star.
This hair salon is fudding rubbish. Feels like cutting people ear off and too expensive. I think pay £5 for this shop is so expensive but need to pay £10. This shop is schmidt and expensive. Thanks.
Oh, but get your tea ready because we got
Got a response from the owner.
Hi, Chan. Sorry for late response. When you came with carers, being told because you have mental problems, that's why we're not allowed to cut for you, but your carers still said okay. During your haircut, you just cry like baby and shouting to your family, and you know you got bad results for the haircut. We hope your brain is getting better. Then come back. We welcome you anytime. Bless you and your carers. Oh, that's actually, that's kind of sweet. Not afraid to defend themselves in the situation, but also, giving them outreaching a bit of an olive branch, saying, hey, we still welcome you despite you being an A-grade on the internet. 1 star was a no-show twice. I had a trial lesson planned at 3:40 on a Saturday. He didn't show up. I called him at 4. He didn't pick up. At 7:10, he finally sent me a text saying he went home sick and is asking to reschedule. No apology, no message to warn me about this, nothing. I then decided to give him a second chance and got another trial lesson. After 15 minutes of waiting, I asked him where he was. He simply texts,
Oops, wrong address. Oh, I'm such a silly monkey.
After which he called me and told me he confused me with another student that had the same name. Convenient. I told him not to bother coming here because I won't be taking the lesson. Do not trust this company and definitely do not go there to get your license. And edit, one of the instructors or owner of the company called me minutes after posting this review and threatened to come beat me up at my house if I didn't delete my review. Wow. What do they think the response would be to this? Oh man, this person had a bad experience of us and has complete capabilities to let everyone online know about it. We better do something that they can tell everyone about. Bounced around in space. So I got burned with a new iPhone promo for better than a month. I got the phone and paid the carrier for initial insurance and monthly fees. Still, the iPhone transaction was nowhere to be found in their system. 3 pseudo accounts were set up in my name with new iPhone carrier per the CS reps. I kept paying my old carrier to keep my existing number, but the phone was broken and my new iPhone was carrier locked. So I called the new carrier's customer service phone line and visited the carrier's locations with little success. I tried paying over again, as it was a great deal. If it was handled correctly, well, I contacted the Public Utilities Commission and paid a carrier unlock company after reading their reviews. The PUC responded with a mainstream reply, but at least they responded. Anyway, about a week or so ago, I decided after many emails to my new carrier to try resolving this no service issue again. Well, I finally got my iPhone online with new carrier with my existing number after a month of no service. Yeah! Hope you never go through this network nightmare. But just FYI, be careful with online carrier unlock code companies, even if their reviews look good. The company I used was Mobile Unlocked and was a bust for me. You know, I thought I knew a bit about this sort of stuff. This post reminded me that I do not. Hi, thank you for the PSA, but this is a comedy subreddit.
I thought how they spelled iPhone was at least funny.
4 stars. Did not use. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing else to add.
Thanks, Tidal, for stealing my point in this video. God!
I wrote a review of a local Taco Bell. 3 stars. Walked into the overwhelming stench of minimum wage workers and the new cheesy gordita crunch. The 20 minutes we spent waiting for our food was the perfect amount of time to consider eating somewhere else without actually getting fed up enough to ask for a refund. I was tempted to complain about the wait when we finally got our food, but I could tell by the hollowness in the server's eyes that I could not crush him any further than this job already had. Apart from the ingredients being cold and entirely concentrated on one side of the burrito, my food was pretty decent, and the early 1980s music was almost enough to distract me from the fact that some godforsaken reason I had chosen to eat here. In fact, I think this may have been one of the most enjoyable Taco Bell experiences I've ever had. Still wouldn't recommend though. I love despite after their clear empathy towards what the staff go through, they still give a 1 for service. And despite pointing out how terrible it felt to be there, 3 for atmosphere. Just, oh wow, okay. From what you've said, you think the atmosphere is better than the staff. Okay. This is part of why I avoid this store. I've stopped here a couple of times and wondered why I bothered with every passing visit. As an entry-level collectibles store, it will suffice. But blank could use a place that has a bit more personality, or isn't a dank and dimly lit warehouse occupied by curt hustlers. As someone who has bought, sold, and traded with this location, there isn't an instance where I have not felt screwed. I will not be returning to this location, nor any of their 2 or 3 accompanying bloat stores. Good luck getting in anyways. The store doesn't allow anybody under the age of 16 and will most likely close by 4 p.m. on a Friday. Rent must be cheap because this toy store operates as the owner's back room's overstock. Collectors, stick with eBay.
Quick, get the kettle boiling, we got more tea!
Because it's a response from the owner.
You're the reason we laugh out loud.
It's posts like these with so many businesses worrying who will see this. As the owner, you're the kid that got bullied in school and wants everyone to feel like you're the victim. Everything about this negative review shows how full of schmidt you are. Why would you return over and over if it's so bad? I can't stand people like you, the old keyboard warrior.
It's so interesting how prideful they are about their business, yet they are reacting with such immaturity. Are you sure the reviewer is the one under 16? It's really not sounding like that. 1 star. The fries taste bad. I love that you can assume this is any fast food store and anyone would say, yeah. Long response time. 4 star. Good service, reasonable prices. Delivered to me, got what I needed. Ooh, a response from the owner. Thank you. Nice work, man, responding within 25 minutes, despite this being 7 years ago.
asbestos.
Visiting the Tustin Blimp Hangar number 1 today, Becky thinks it deserves 1 star.
It's very flammable and doesn't taste good. I don't get it. I've traveled everywhere around the world trying to find something that inspires my taste again, but ever since working with Tyler the manager, I've just never felt anything that's matched that finger-licking goodness.
Do you deliver trees? A question for Christmas Tree Jamboree. So, question, do you deliver trees?
I deliver the best trees. Cookies, gelato, sherbet, whatever, man. Just holler at your boy and a little slide to your spot like I'm stealing third base, you dig?
This man's got the Christmas spirit. Capitalism. I think the man's a dealer. Dodgy Inner City Park Review.
1 star. While walking around the park in Hasenheide, which has turned into a rest facilities, you have your hand in your pocket and a knife. The German police forgot about this place.
Oh, he looks so happy to be there. Look at those unblinking eyes.
It's obviously a typing error, but for the love of God, I can't figure out what it was supposed to say.
Good riding school for children, cute trainers, and dead horses. It was so easy for the little kids to get on because the horses were just always lying down. Flies were a bit annoying though.
This was posted before the place even opened.
1 star. I want a sausage roll, but it's closed. And apparently that meant I was able to experience the atmosphere and the service and the food to let you know they were all terrible. Because as we all know, reviews are basically political opinions. Doesn't matter if you've only been aware of it for like 2 seconds or never actually personally experienced anything to do with it. Your idea about it is valid and just as equal as someone who's actually understanding of it.
Might have to stop by.
I am Matthew Russian. They had the white and the black when I was there a few days ago.
White and black what? White and black what?